So the last few years, we have seen some great soybean technologies brought to the market. And for us, that means XtendFlex, which is great because it gives growers a lot more flexibility and options for weed control in their soybeans. But it also means that the Asgrow lineup has almost entirely rolled to XtendFlex soybeans. Now, when we release new soybeans, we obviously have a really good handle on yield performance as well as the disease ratings. But where I live, we have some specific soybean challenges, and two of those are, one, we have a lot of growers that are growing high management irrigated soybeans where they're trying to push that 100 bushel mark. The second unique need for our area is that we have a lot of high pH soils. Those are specifically from high calcium and some are from high magnesium. But even though we have the ability to put in furrow iron with our soybeans, we still need to know what that native pH tolerance is for the soybean varieties that we're going to grow. Now, high pH soils aren't necessarily a unique challenge that we have here in Kansas. So if you're in the Dakotas, Minnesota, Iowa, there's a lot of areas where they have high pH soils and soybeans are screened for that. What does make us unique is our maturities versus those areas. So what we do is locally a lot of high pH screening, especially on brand new varieties, so we can get a really good handle on what their pH tolerance is. Come take a look with me at a high pH screening site to see the differences. So all these rows to the flag are actually experimental varieties, and this just gives us a jump start on understanding what the high pH tolerance is. Here's a look at iron chlorosis in soybeans. And the cause of this is because our calcium or magnesium is so high in the soil that those positive charge will tie up our iron, which is a negative charge, making it unavailable for uptake in the plant. I will take ratings on this screening site multiple times during the growing season, but here's just an example of a soybean that would be rated poorly on high pH, whereas this one is going to have a better rating based off of its visual symptoms of iron chlorosis. So it's really good information for me to have not only how it visually rates those multiple times throughout the growing season, but then also to see if a soybean has the ability to grow out of those high pH symptoms as the season progresses. Quick point of reference is that for high pH screening, we try to target soils that are over 8 pH.